Liverpool's quadruple hopes strengthened after 4-0 win. After a dominant 4-0 victory on Thursday night, Liverpool look increasingly likely to make football history by clinching a quadruple. However, some of the most promising news from the game actually came from off the pitch rather than on it. In today's video, we'll be diving into that, along with all the latest Liverpool news from the past 24 hours. But first, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Slot sees progress in Nunez's role. Liverpool head coach Arne Slot believes his side are finally getting the best out of Darwin Nunez, having found a more effective way to utilize a number 9. The Uruguayan international impressed with his work rate and overall contribution in Thursday's Carabao Cup semi-final second-leg victory over Spurs, despite not having a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Nunez has alternated with Diogo Jota in the central attacking role, while winger Luis Diaz has also been deployed as a false 9 on occasion. Jota is likely to start against Championship bottom side Plymouth in the FA Cup, as he needs minutes after coming off the bench late on against Spurs, having missed 4 matches through injury and remaining an unused substitute at Bournemouth last weekend. However, Nunez's progress offers hope that he can still have a long-term future at the club, and Slot believes this is due to a better understanding of what he wants from a striker. "I think, in general, we are using the number 9 better than we did at the start of the season," Slot said. "That's the positive thing about playing more games, training together more, and having more meetings. You can highlight those things more effectively as well. At the beginning of the season, we were quite dependent on our wingers, but I can see we are starting to use our number 9 more in situations where we need him. As a result, these players find themselves in promising positions, and they have just as much quality as our wingers. So if you put Jota in a promising position, or if Diaz plays there, or Darwin, they will give you what we are all hoping for, goals and assists." Rotation expected ahead of Merseyside derby. Slot is expected to make numerous changes for the trip to Devon, with a final Merseyside derby at Goodison Park looming on Wednesday. Liverpool face selection dilemma ahead of FA Cup clash. Liverpool head coach Arne Slot is aware that his team selection may inadvertently make his side's task harder, as seen in their final Champions League match against PSV Eindhoven. A second-string team suffered only the club's 3rd defeat of the season, highlighting the challenges of squad rotation. "It's always a tricky tie, no matter what team you play, because it's an away game," Slot explained. "It's their final, as it is many times when Liverpool play anywhere. But it is true that if you play with a team that hasn't played much together, it's always a bit more difficult for the players. However, I think we've already seen a few times, like in Eindhoven, that even when we play with a team that hasn't played together often, these players are able to put in a very good performance. It's important in these moments for some players who don't get much game time to have their chance, so whenever we need them, they are ready. If you never play them, then it's very difficult for them to step up if we get injuries or suspensions." Positive signs for Virgil van Dijk's future. In some major Liverpool news, fans could be hopeful of progress in Virgil van Dijk's contract talks after the Dutchman's agent was spotted with club officials at Anfield on Thursday night. Van Dijk scored Liverpool's 4th goal in their emphatic 4-0 win over Spurs, securing a place in the Carabao Cup final. Substituted late on, he received a raucous ovation from the Anfield crowd, a testament to his standing among supporters in what could be his final months at the club. Speaking to Sky Sports after the match, Van Dijk dismissed claims that he had already signed a new contract as absolute rubbish, insisting that he had no idea about his future. However, optimism remains, with the Times' Paul Joyce reporting that the captain's representatives were seated alongside Liverpool's sporting director, Richard Hughes, at Anfield on Thursday night. While formal talks would not have taken place in the director's box, it signals that further meetings are happening this week regarding a contract extension. Hughes is leading negotiations for new deals for Van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, along with others such as Ibrahima Konate. He is being assisted by Fenway Sports Group's CEO of football, Michael Edwards. According to Joyce, dialogue is ongoing, though there are no significant updates at this stage. Van Dijk focused on present amid contract speculation. Speaking to Sky Sports on Thursday, Virgil van Dijk made it clear that his focus remains solely on Liverpool's immediate challenges, brushing aside speculation about his future. "The only thing I'm focusing on is the game ahead of me, and I'm feeling good," he explained. "I think everyone can see that. As for the future, at the moment, I've got no idea, so anyone who claims to know is absolutely wrong. But we'll see what happens." Liverpool confirmed 21-man Premier League squad for second half of the season. In other news, Liverpool have submitted their 21-man Premier League squad for the second half of the 2024-25 season, with just one change from the squad named at the start of the campaign. With domestic cup commitments taking centre stage this week, Having already reached the Carabao Cup final and with an FA Cup fourth-round tie against Plymouth ahead, Onslaught's table-topping side will return to Premier League action next Wednesday for a massive Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. Victory against Everton would take Liverpool 9 points clear of Arsenal at the top of the table, a significant lead at this stage of the season. However, any dropped points could allow the Gunners back into the title race. Following the January transfer window, Liverpool's official squad has been confirmed, with just one alteration. Tom Hill, who left on a free transfer to Harrogate Town, has dropped out of the squad. The Premier League squad rules dictate that no more than 17 players can be classified as non-homegrown, with a maximum of 25 individuals permitted in total. Liverpool's squad includes 6 homegrown players: Cowamin Kelleher, Slav Jaro, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez, Curtis Jones, and Tyler Morton. Notable under-21 players who are included in the squad but do not need to be registered in the main list are Connor Bradley, Jarell Quansah, Harvey Elliott, James McConnell, Trey Nyoni, and Ranell Young-Mulholland. Meanwhile, Rio Moba has taken Hill's place in Liverpool's Champions League squad following the latter's move to Harrogate. Sunderland boss provides update on Jayden Dan's loan move. Finally, Sunderland manager Regis Lebris has provided an update on Liverpool youngster Jayden Dan's following his loan move to the Stadium of Light. The Black Cats signed the 19-year-old. Continued in next update. Sunderland manager provides update on Jayden Dan's loan move. Earlier this week, Sunderland secured the loan signing of Jayden Dan's for the remainder of the season, offering the Liverpool youngster a valuable opportunity to develop in the demanding environment of the Championship. The hope is that he can contribute to Sunderland's push for promotion to the Premier League. However, Dan's start at the Stadium of Light has been frustrating, as a back injury was detected during his medical, forcing him to return to Liverpool for treatment. The striker suffered a similar issue in pre-season last year, which sidelined him for several months, delaying his first appearance of the campaign until November. Speaking about Dan's situation, Sunderland boss Regis Lebris confirmed that the club is taking a cautious approach, meaning it could be several weeks before he makes his debut. "We don't know at the moment with Jayden," Lebris said. "We'll probably have to take it week by week. He's still a very young player, and it's fair to say that we have to protect him. So, we will work with Liverpool to find the right moment to bring him into the side." Sunderland currently sit 4th in the Championship table, just 3 points off the automatic promotion spots, with 16 matches remaining. If Dan's can recover quickly, the next few months could be a huge opportunity for him to showcase his talent. At just 19, he has already impressed for Liverpool, scoring 3 goals in 9 appearances, with a natural swagger that catches the eye. The Championship can be a make-or-break league for young players, but Dan's possesses the confidence and ability to make a real impact for Sunderland. If he thrives at the Stadium of Light and helps the Black Cats secure promotion, he will return to Liverpool for pre-season looking to impress Onslaught and stake his claim for a place in the first-team squad. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.